Okay, now we're going to move on and just look at some of the short answer questions. Now this question, two parts to it, and generally part A was answered quite well. Now it's really important that when you look at these particular questions, if it states it in the question, you analyze the image and what you see in that image. So the first bit, muscle labeled in A, pointing to the front of the upper arm. Most people were able to identify that that is indeed the bicep. Okay, so that was pretty good. Now then, the next bit is when people again became a little bit unstuck, and there was a couple of reasons why. So it's pointing in particular to the gluteal, or the gluteus maximus, which is the correct answer for the question. Now, when the gluteus maximus contracts, it extends the leg at the hip. Now, one of the main reasons people got this wrong was well, mostly because they weren't using key terminology like extends. I had a couple of people say straighten. I also had a couple of people that just simply recalled the wrong piece of information or applied the wrong piece of information. Now, as this is about muscle movement, words like straighten will not credit you with the mark. We will need to know specific actions: extends, flexes, abducts, adducts, rotates, circumducts, whatever it is, we are looking for specific key terminology. Remember our ball and socket joint. If the joint or limb moves forward, we call that flexion, and we use the F for forward. And if it extends and goes backwards, that's just the opposite. So we're going to have to try and remember it that way around. And that was mostly the point that people lost. But don't forget, we need to analyze the image that we see.